PitchGrounders, this is a special live that is scheduled today on a Sunday. We usually don't do webinars on a Sunday, but this had to be done because we are so damn excited about this one. Because we've conducted a ton of giveaways, and you guys have literally gone crazy with all your comments, tagged 50, 60 people, and also participated in our hourly giveaways as well, which we did continuously for 2 3 days. So in this live video we want to do the unboxing. So there's a winner for the Sony ZV-1 giveaway that we conducted few months back, and Rish received his prize. So we'll do an unboxing of the Sony ZV-1 live in this webinar. That's right. It has never. I don't want to call this a webinar. First of all, it's just a live session. I'm so used to calling everything as a webinar. So yes, this is a live session where Rish will unbox his brand new Sony ZV-1 that he has won in the PitchGround giveaway. And not only that, if you stick till the end, he'll also share his strategies on how he could win this this giveaway, because this is the most toughest giveaway. I mean, the toughest competition. The giveaways are easy, by the way. Anyone can participate. It's easy. But the competition for this particular giveaway was really high. Rish is going to tell that to you because he's experienced it live. He hasn't slept it, and he has spent some money on it too. He's going to share all his experience live. So let's do a 30-second pre-roll before everyone joins in. That's 5 4 3 2 1, and we are back with the live session. And enough of me talking. Let's invite Rishi and add him to the stream. Hi, Rishi. What's up? How's everything going?
Hey Minank, everything is going well, man. It couldn't be a better day than this year. So yeah, perfectly timed, I suppose.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. And the audience is here. They're so damn excited to see you unbox the camera live. And
Yep,
also, more than that, they're excited
right
to see
here, right here.
the strategies that you have, that led you to
Yeah,
win this giveaway. I think I can totally tell that because this is one of the toughest giveaways, I think, toughest competitions that we've ever seen in our giveaways that we do. We usually do a lot more
right.
different kinds of giveaways and like different kinds of, Facebook group, page, Instagram. There's like a whole lot of giveaways that we do. But this particular giveaway, I could totally see the pressure because the stakes were higher. People just wanted what's right in front of you, the box. The mystery box is going to be
Right,
unboxed right now.
right, right,
So how do you
right,
feel?
right. Oh, I'm feeling amazing, man. I mean, it was really, really tough, honestly, to kind of actually invest time in doing this. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna basically break it down for you guys as best as I can, so that I learned a lot of things, honestly. Like through this challenge, I learned a lot of things, and that is what I want to basically talk about today, because these are things that some other people can benefit with as well. And I think I've definitely benefited from this, and I'm not talking about the camera yet. So yeah,
We are so damn excited. And guys, just like Rish, you could also be another person winning the giveaway. And you could also be another person getting featured right here whenever that your prize is getting delivered to your home. So there are more giveaways coming, not just one, more cameras and more laptop. Oops, I should not reveal what's
oh
coming next.
wow,
But yeah, there's so many more giveaways that are coming, especially with the software aspect as well. There are so many LTDs that you can get for free, and that's gonna
right,
be crazy. But Rish, we are right here
yeah,
for the unboxing, so I guess we shouldn't really wait out and Guys, are you excited for the unboxing? Type unbox it, Rish, in the comment section down below. We want to see some comments who want to, and if you're excited, just comment unbox, Rish. See the comments that are coming in right now. Unbox it, Rish. Type it in the comment section down below. I'm gonna see the comments.
Hey Udit, what's up?
So Udit is here. Everyone's here. I mean, we are so damn excited to
Yep, yep,
do the
yep, yep,
unboxing.
yep.
So I guess let's get to it. You know. Yes,
Yep,
I'm
yep,
waiting for
yep.
the I'm waiting for the unboxing. Hashtag unbox it Rich is trending. Oh my god. Somebody made it into a hashtag. Nice. Yes, we've
Unbox.
been getting
Yeah,
comments.
yeah.
Unbox, unbox. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So do you have a special knife for it? Like
No,
those
man. I mean, I had to. I was out right now to get this because I couldn't find the other one. I was moving stuff around since morning, so I
uh-huh.
just went out right now to get this, and that's why I was like, "Give me a few minutes. Let me just at least get a freaking nice knife instead of the butter knife."
Oh god, that's amazing. That's amazing. So yes, we've been
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
all the comments. Unbox it, Trish. They've started the hashtag as well. So let's do it, Trish.
Yep, 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 yep.
I'm gonna
Okay,
remove
I
myself.
need.
So let me know when I'll come join in once you're done with the unboxing.
Yeah, let me just open it up. Cool. So yeah, cool. Let's like I was just waiting to go live on Instagram as well because there are a lot of people who helped me kind of climb up the leaderboard from my community. Therefore, they deserve to see this happening as well on live. So I'm live on Instagram on my profile, and we are live in the PitchGround community right now, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and open this up, guys. And honestly, like this is probably my very first unboxing on camera. I've never really unboxed any stuff. I make YouTube videos, but not this. So this is a great beginning. Let's go ahead. And I've been waiting to open this up since morning. I know there is a gift wrap sort of box over here. Let's see. Let's see. All right. It's coming out. 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 Great. All right.
Woohoo!
So
That's crazy.
that is
Nice. Was it
that
what is that
is
gift box you haven't told me about? But yeah.
yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and read this first. Let's do it step by step instead of jumping right in because we know what's in there, but everybody needs to see it to witness it, right? I understand that. So hey Rishi, thank you so much. It says the letter over here says, "Hey Rishi, thank you so much for participating in our giveaway. We hope you enjoy this brand new camera and make killer content that is coming from PitchGround." Awesome, awesome. So that was a sweet little letter, lovely gesture from PitchGround, Udit, Meenank, and the entire team of PitchGround. That was awesome. So let's go ahead and open this up right now. Okay, is my
Rishi, you're
camera
not
running?
on camera.
My
I think
camera
you just
died.
brought
What?
addiction to the camera. We don't want to do a secret unboxing.
Let me see. Let me see. What's the issue? I'm glad I did not open it yet. I'm holding the moment. Wait, wait.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, okay, okay. I think I just clicked on it by mistake. Did not realize that.
It's all right. You'll be using your new camera from tomorrow, from tonight. That'll be crazy.
Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yo. All right. Can you see me? Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can see you, but why is the view zoomed in? Like,
Yeah, that is because honestly, this is really weird. What happened was my Canon stopped working immediately.
wow, it knows the real camera is in the house. So it's like, I'm fine. Let me just go away, say goodbye to you, Rish. So Canon camera, please stay till the end until Rishi plugs his Sony ZV-1. And Rish, I think you should unmute yourself. Perfect.
On any of my live streams. and it suddenly stopped working. Weird.
So yeah, now I
Anyways,
guess you're
I guess
live, but the table etc. is not visible. So
yeah, I guess we'll have to improvise if it doesn't work.
sure, we're not going anywhere, Rish. We are here. Yep, Udit is like he's creating more suspense. Now I'm seriously wondering what's inside the
This is
box.
this
Is the
is
camera or
definitely
anything else?
unplanned suspense.
Very unplanned
Uh,
suspense. Exactly.
yeah, man.
Till then, I'm looking at the comments and I'm not sure. So how many? I'm also counting how many times Minak Minu says "indeed." Oh my god! Someone is actually. I should. That's a bad habit of mine. I guess I'm not sure, but yeah.
Okay. This is super weird. All right, guys. I don't think this is gonna work. We have to improvise now because I don't want to keep everybody waiting for so long. Uh, let's just do it. Let's just do it with my basic camera now. It's right here. Can you guys see it?
Yep, perfect. We can see that.
All right. I've used my paper cutter to cut this, and it's time to open this up. I'd like the community to see this before I see it, so I'm gonna face it towards the camera. Woo! It's right here. Sweet. All right, guys. It weighs like the real camera, so I'm pretty sure there is something in there. But we have to kind of go all the way and reveal this, opening it up, opening it up, opening it up. This is cool because I'm really excited to have this camera because it's very lightweight compared to the one which just turned off on me. So I guess there is something like I guess these things kind of have a soul at the end of the day. I don't know how, but they do. Sweet, it's right here, guys. It's right here. It's right here, wrapped up in this beautiful packaging, and it's coming out right now. Woo! Yep, got it. Right here.
Damn, she's gorgeous. Oh my
Got it, got it.
god.
Let's try to turn it on. Let's go all the way. Let's try to turn it on. I'm not even sure if the battery is already in there. Okay, cool. I found the battery. All right. So I've seen a lot of videos about this camera today. So therefore, I know how to kind of play around this with this a little bit.
Oh my god. You're already excited and waiting
Woo!
for it to get delivered.
Let's turn it on live on the camera. Hopefully, it turns on. Yeah, got it. Yep, it's turning on. It's turning on. It's turning on. I think the lens should come out. That's how it works. Oh, it's asking me to set this up. Later. Later. Woo! The lens is out, guys. Therefore, it is a properly functional camera, and this is from Sony, the Sony ZV-1 camera. And thank you so much, PitchGround, for sending this forth after a lot of struggle and a lot of hustle. It's here, so hope to see some amazing content coming your way with this. And I guess this is going to basically add a lot of inspiration to me to start creating more content in a different kind of format. So that's going to be super interesting. Guys, the camera is here. The camera is here. Thank you so much, everybody who helped. And yeah, Meena, you can pop back in now.
I'm here.
The pressure is
I'm
off
here.
me.
Yes, people comments are coming in. They're like, congrats, Rish. And amazing.
Thanks,
Awesome.
guys. Thanks, everybody who's commenting right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah,
Yes.
this is a beast, man. I love it. I love the finish on this. I love the camera itself. I love how compact it is compared to mine. I think it's almost 3 times more smaller than the
Oh
one which is in
wow.
the front. So that is going to be a lot of fun. I was already trying to figure out how would I put this on my vehicle, which I've got in Goa, so that I can start recording all the scenic beauty.
Can't wait to
Awesome.
see your stuff, man. Can't wait to see your videos from the camera.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And now coming to the most interesting part, Rish,
Yeah,
tell everyone, how did you win this giveaway, and how
man.
did it all start? Tell us from the start. Like, did you anticipate that it's going to be tough, or was it more tougher, or what did you learn? Because I can see that you have a lot to tell about this.
Yeah, but definitely, definitely. I would like to make this valuable for as many people as possible beyond the material victory that we've just had. So, yeah, I mean, I think I uh, basically learned about this through a post in your group, which was there before even the competition was supposed to be going live, and that's how it started. And I guess I think it was Udit's post which said that, hey, who would like to win a camera, and it was Sony ZV-1, and I've been basically looking at this camera for a while on YouTube, because it is a form factor that I would like to have for myself. And yeah, that's what kind of brought that in front of me. Then you guys had a date to start this, and the reason why I even participated was because I already liked the winning prize that you guys had, the camera. So it was something that I could personally relate to, and already that I'm a creator, content creator. So this is definitely a useful tool for me to create more stuff and be more like agile when I'm creating content. Plus, because I know Meenang from a while before that, like much before this, right? Through our social connection, and that's why I know that who's behind the scenes, who's behind PitchGround. Meenang is there, Udit is there. I was already connected with you guys, and that's what kind of built that confidence for me to participate in something like this, because usually I really don't care. And that's because most of the times it's again like it is a lot of work. You cannot just win it just by spamming shit like that. So I know that it's a lot of work, and I wouldn't have participated in it if it was something else in terms of the price, which I did not really care about, right? So I did care about this piece of hardware, and that is why I kind of felt motivated. And the fact that I knew Udit and Meenang kind of added the confidence in me to actually participate in it, because I was like, maybe this is a genuine kind of competition, and I can DM people and ask like what's going on, right? So that built up that confidence, and yeah, that's what kind of made me mentally ready to participate in this. So that's how I got into it.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, I was seeing a PitchGround's Instagram handle, and
Yeah,
few months ago you didn't even know PitchGround.
yeah,
Yeah, I was like seeing you guys sell softwares or something. You were like asking. I'm like, wow, this guy didn't even know PitchGround. You know me before that, but you didn't even know PitchGround, etc.
yeah,
And
yeah.
suddenly you just discovered and you participated in the giveaway, which
Yep.
is wow. Have you
Yes,
ever
man. Yes,
participated
yes.
in any other giveaways before?
I might have. I like. First of all, consciously, I don't remember. But secondly, I might have, but I never really cared for it. So I never had the mentality to win. You have to basically be in there, in your mind to even be eligible to win, right? So that's what was working for me from the beginning.
Interesting, very interesting. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you had to go through a tough competition
Yeah,
because
man,
winning
it
this
was it
wasn't
was super.
easy.
So I think the day you started immediately, I the first thing that I did. So I'm gonna break this strategy down and some things that I would have done if I kind of had more time. But
Mhm.
yeah, like I think this is going to help in like I think this was a marketing game for a lot of individuals to hack their network and reach out to them to win the competition, right? So for me, what I did was as soon as the competition opened up, I basically did what anybody else would do. I reached out to my first level network, which is like mostly my friends, my family's friends, and all that, right? Auntie groups and all that, through my mother, through my father, and all those things. So I did that very first. I think that was like a couple of days in the competition. While I DM people, and then some people check their messages immediately, some people check their messages after a couple of hours, some people check their messages a few days later. So depending on that, I was getting these responses. I probably got somewhere with this. And then after that, once that was done, that kind of put me to 3 4K. And around that, I might have a screenshot. I was already like first at that point of time. And then I was like, oh, this is cool. Like I can get somewhere with this. And I was able to. The first thing, the first thing that I definitely did was to finish up all the milestones that you guys had, right? All of the milestones. That was probably the most instantaneous thing that I did the same day. And the only milestone that I did not probably use, or you can say the power up that I did not use, was buying a PitchGround deal. And that was, I was actually intentionally saving that for a 500 jump, right? Because that was the strategy, like just save it till the end in case that is only that is the only thing that
Hmm.
is between me and the price. Then I can just pay it forward and get ahead in the queue. So I did that. I reached to my family, friends. These two steps were the first two steps. After that, I was basically, I was then trying to reach out to people who, okay, I'm going to tell a very very bad hack. Don't do that. Okay, I'm going to reveal it for you, but don't do that. Really, it is not good. It kind of costed me my account on one of the platforms. So I'm not going to mention the platform just for the sake of sanity of that platform, but I will mention the strategy. Okay, this is a part of growth hacking. So a lot of growth hackers are not going to tell you what they actually do, right? And that is how growth hacking works. It's not always like the white way to do it. There are gray tricks. So I did this, and then I was reaching out to my network, as many people as I could in the first second level. Then I basically created an internship opportunity somewhere, okay, on one of the platforms.
Okay,
This is going to
I'm
be super
listening.
bad.
I'm
this is
listening.
this is literally growth hacking. Okay, so I
Hmm.
created an internship opportunity on a platform which seemed to be working for me in the past. So I knew that I'm going to get a lot of traffic. I'm going to get a lot of applications. So basically, I made this step of registering on this deal as a part of the filtration process. And it was tough. It was tough because I had to explain a lot of things one by one on DMs to these people who were trying to apply, because they were skeptical about what the fuck is this? Like, what the heck is like, why do I have to do this step? Right? It doesn't make sense. But I was like, I mean, I played it very safe. I obviously made a internship post for something that was super relevant to digital marketing and creative thinking and all those things. And then there was a actual assignment question. This was part of the deal. Right? So I think I got about, I would say about 40, 50 registrations from there. I did that twice, include like those two steps kind of got me 40, 50 registrations. That kind of also gave me a push, which again added to my confidence that, all right, I'm moving forward in the race. Then I got some notifications from this platform. People were reaching out to me from the platform and asking me like, "What the heck are you doing? Like, you're not really, playing by the rules here." So I was like, "Okay, it must be somebody from my team who put that up and all that." Blah 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 blah. I mean, I was growth hacking. What should I tell him, right?
Yeah, I get it, bro. I've
So
seen
I
those
did
posts
that.
too, by the way. So yeah.
Yeah. So, like, this strategy was actually in my mind before this competition happened, and I had provided this advice to somebody else for whom this strategy was very useful, because they were going to get their target audience or the people that they should be coming in front of through this kind of strategy. Okay, so that's what kind of already had, like, I already had that in my mind for something else, because I had consulted with somebody and given that person this advice, and therefore I had this in the front of my mind that, okay, maybe I can do that as well. It'll give me some push. So I did that. That was a very, I would say, black hat strategy. Okay, so don't do that. I'm not suggesting the platform, because otherwise it'll just make a mess for the platform. And beyond that, what I did was, after this, I was just trying to now I was trying to reach out to my social community, right? My community on Facebook and my community on Instagram. So because again it was a competition, and the way it was structured, the page, Minang, no offense to you guys, but the page was not on pitchground.com. Therefore, a lot of people had a lot of complaints when they were landing on that page, and should I really fill this up, Rish? So unless somebody really trusted me, they wouldn't, like, I realized this early on that they wouldn't fill this up, right? So I was actually DMing people instead of posting it in my group, posting it in my feed. That wouldn't have worked at all. Nobody would care. But if you're DMing people, you can start a conversation and then convince them and tell them, okay, I'm generally participating. I know these guys. I know the people in the team. I know the company. Therefore, please help me win this up, right? Or add up to the score, because one of your registrations is going to give me 100 points, right? So that helped a lot. I think when I was doing it myself, I at least got 80 odd registrations through this step, right? But it was a lot of hustle. So that's what added up to that 20-hour span that I've invested in winning this competition, because I did that math after the competition was over, that how much of my time and money have I actually invested in this, right? So it
Yeah.
was about 20 odd hours. So one entire day of hustle, you can say, of course, split across multiple days. So I was doing that. I was DMing people. It was like really hard conversations, because I was also reaching out to people whom I might not be, really connected with on a week-on-week basis, right?
True.
But a lot of them, honestly speaking, and something else that I learned was I was reaching out to these people like after years as well. There were some people from my, previous office space and all that. So a lot of them were super helpful. They were super happy to see a message from me, and they were like, "Oh, perfect! Like we'll get you 3 registrations instead of just one." Just by themselves,
Nice.
like voluntarily people were helping, people were super helpful. So that's something that I learned as well. I think the takeaway here is that people are actually generally more helpful than you might assume. So you can always go and ask for help from people, and most of them might actually be very optimistically ready to help you out. So that was a
True.
takeaway. Digest that for a second. And beyond that, what happened was, yeah, now I was reaching out to some people who were, previous interns or people who have worked with me for some minor small project. Are we online?
Oh, yes, we are online. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Don't scare me,
Go
man.
on.
I cannot repeat that this up. So,
All right. Go on. Previous
so
interns.
yeah. So I was reaching out to previous interns, my connections, who would probably listen to me, right? So I was reaching out to them, and then I hit up with one of this intern that I had, not really intern, one freelancer that worked with me for one small blog post. So then I reached out to her. I was like, all right, I'm participating in this competition. Can you help me out? Do you have a network? So she's a girl. So of course, when a girl asks people to do something, they just do it, right? So that was another, like I'm giving you the behind the scenes mental hacks that you can think about, right? So don't take this in the wrong way, but this is how humans work, right?
Exactly. This is how it worked for you, and this is how
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
did.
So I reached out to her. She was like, "Cool, I'll do it for you." And then she kind of got me like 7, 8 registrations, and then I was like, all right, let me gamify this a little bit. Okay. Then I was like, okay, I think, okay, what I did next was I was done with her as well. This was done. I think I don't really remember the scores, but I was doing okay. I was always probably in the top 10. I don't know, but I was always like looking at my numbers. So I was always probably in the top 10. Otherwise I would have given up already. So now what happened was I posted a WhatsApp status on my WhatsApp, stating that I'm participating in this competition. If you guys can get me some leads, I'll pay you $1,000, right? And of course, like there was asterisks, like $1,000 equates to like 30 leads, right? And that's what my strategy was. So a lot of people DM me. And this in turn DM me back again, right? Okay, now what the heck are you talking about? You did not pay me, right? So then actually the game started, because now she was like super excited to earn some money on the side as a side hustle. So I was like, okay, I've found the right person. And then I told her that this is the deal. You get me in, registrations for this competition. It has to be genuine. I don't want you to fake it. I want real people, like real people. Reach out to real people, get real registrations, and that's it. Like that was my script to everybody and anybody who was willing to help me in the first place, right? I told them, don't register again from your name and from your secondary email address, because because I had already discussed this with Meena Hunk a couple of times, not just once, more than once, that are you guys really going to validate this? Because I knew that
Yes.
people are going to spam and scam it. That's part of the system. That's part of the process. There, you will always have people who will want to hack the win, right? Hack the race. So I had asked that question, and that response from Meenang kind of stuck with me, that they are going to do this manual check, and that is why also I was continuing to hustle, right? So I told her that I'm going to pay you $30 a lead. She got me 35 registrations after that, right?
Oh, the motivated laugh. Yeah, of course.
35 registrations. I was like, man. I mean, it took me a long time to do that. She did that in 1 day, right? So I was like, cool, this is good. So I obviously paid her, and then I told her, okay, try more. Okay, I might even increase the value for you. Or so just keep trying, keep trying. So this was probably the first monetary expense that I had. And beyond that, what I did was, yeah, now I was just hustling. I was just trying to do that one-on-one communication myself. And apart from that, I was chasing this girl because she was trying to really help me out genuinely. Of course, like for a small prize money, but that was cool for me because the math worked, right? So, when you're looking at something like this, or maybe when you're looking at any kind of prize, let's say you guys are participating in the next competition, which is about a laptop, and if the laptop costs you 80K, then if you're really in it to win it, right, consider budgeting a marketing expense for the competition, right? That is a
Absolutely,
no-brainer.
because sometimes it's not just a prize that we announce, camera or laptop. Let it be anything. In the previous winner actually has won like $1,000. So
That's a lot of
basically it can be anything. We are just even giving away softwares too, which cost a lot
right,
actually,
right,
especially
right,
$1,000, $2,000. These softwares.
right.
So even they told me, even the previous winner also shared about the WhatsApp story thing. I think that's a
Right.
common thing that's coming with every winner. The WhatsApp story is like working. So yeah,
WhatsApp
please go
story
on.
with the monetary option, something like that,
Yes,
similar.
WhatsApp story, the more actual exact strategy
Okay.
that was shared by Sarvan and also in the previous
Yeah.
video that we did with them. Yep.
Yeah, the thing with WhatsApp is that when you're posting something on WhatsApp, I think WhatsApp is like your personal first level connection because people have your number, so they might want to trust what you're selling if it's directly coming from you and it's not a screenshot, right? So that is why it also tends to work, in my opinion, because people will reach out to you, and if you are actually the driver of that, whatever you're trying to do, you can like they'll just build that trust right away, right? So that will work, right? I did not have to kind of pay somebody upfront to build that trust. I was like, I'll just pay you, and that person accepted that, and I did pay that. So yeah, that happened, and yeah, I was hustling, I was doing this. That person had got me, so I was probably in a decent spot. But okay, now when I was hustling, something bad happened. Okay, something happened which was probably pulling me down right now, because what happened was one of the person from my community saw this story of mine where I was asking, okay, I asked people to voluntarily tell me if they were willing to help me on Instagram because I did not want to,
True.
put
I've
it as
seen
a
that.
post, right? Yeah, so you've seen that, right? So when people polled yes, or they DM'd me back, they were willing to help me. Then I could just guide them, over a 15-minute conversation. 15 minutes is a lot of time when you're just talking about this one small step. So I did that with a lot of people, almost 30, 40 people on Instagram kind of did that for me. And some of them again, like, got more registrations through their friends and family network. Yeah, so I was doing that. One of the people from my community had a bigger channel than me. Okay, much bigger channel, like probably 7, 8 times bigger than my channel on YouTube, right?
Wow.
So he found about this, and he was a content creator himself, and he wanted to get this camera for himself. So that was like, I was like, all right, something went wrong here. I have to be super cautious. So what I was also always keeping this in my mind, that I shouldn't probably reach out to somebody who can basically actually genuinely win this very soon in the race, right? Like I shouldn't do that at least before the time is too less for the competition, right? So I was saving those people on my network for later, because if they were going to talk about it, they would have probably won it, in the first place.
Interesting.
So this person had a
Interesting.
bigger network. Yeah, this person had a bigger network, so therefore you shouldn't always consider just broadcasting that thing, okay? Because it might just not work in your favor, right? So think about it, be smart. If you want to win it, you have to strategize it, right? If Unless you're just like trying to get registrations, if that is the only goal, then you can get a lot of registrations in many different ways, right? But if you want to win it, then you have to strategize it, strategically kind of play around with it, right? So yeah, I probably got help from this guy, but then he posted his link after he signed up, because he realized, okay, I can also win this, right? He posted his link. He was up to 6,000 in 24 hours, right? So I was
My
scared now.
Lord.
I was scared, like, what the fuck did I do here? All right. And then I was like, man, if he was a better friend, he could have just gotten me those 6,000 signups, right? So now I reverse engineer. Like, first of all, I did not figure, how did he get the 6,000 signups? Sorry, 6,000 points. That's almost to 60 signups. Yeah, 60 signups. And then I reverse engineered, I looked at his profile, then I figured, he has a bigger channel, almost 10, 12K, and he had added this link to a lot of his videos, right? And that's how he was getting these registrations.
Nice.
So then I was like, okay, let me figure something out. Around this time, I think I decided to budget a small amount of money to run ads on Facebook. That was again fatal for me, because I had to run an ad for a competition which was leading to Viper, that is the software that you guys use. So Facebook doesn't like these things most of the times. So
Yeah.
it came down on my account. I did run it. I don't know if it was really useful or not. I couldn't track it enough. But my Facebook ad account was blocked. So you need to hear this as well. Okay.
Oh
And
my
that's a
God.
problem when you're running an e-commerce business, right? So
Huge
yeah,
problem.
I did not really think about it much. I was like, okay, let me just run a clean ad and see what happens. It was a clean ad. It wasn't super bad, but I believe it was because of the landing page or something around that. Maybe it was because of the price or data capturing mechanism on that page, right? So that happened as well. I've tried Facebook ads. I've tried personal network. I've tried growth hacking through an internship platform. I've tried paying people to kind of get me registrations. All of these hacks kind of worked its way up. And then later on, again, like I was working with this person, the intern, who helped me get those 30, 40 signups in the beginning. And then she happened to kind of ask other guys in her network to help her out and get more registrations, and that worked.
Okay.
So then I believe that added up another 30, 40 signups, because other people in her network were trying to help her out, but she had exhausted her network by this time. And now I was like, okay, get like try to reach out to anybody, man, just because you can reach out to more people, and more people might get convinced by you, right?
True.
So that was happening, and now I had exhausted everything. So after this point of time, I was reaching out to people whom I wouldn't have reached out in the first place. So again, like people whom I've probably spoken 2 years back, 3 years back, everybody. Now the strategy was open up the contacts book on the phone, see every freaking name, and WhatsApp message them. Like I don't care who it is. If it's the CEO of my previous company, I'm gonna message that person. Okay, I need that sign up. So of course, like as long as they understand what I'm really doing and trying to win this, right? So that was the ambition. I was super clear that I'm trying to win this. You have to help me out, and these are the 3 steps. Just do it. Send me a screenshot. Again, like when I was asking people to send me a screenshot, that was also like a bummer for a lot of people, because they were like, okay, why do you need screenshot? Because a lot of people wouldn't verify their email, and then it wouldn't get counted and added up. So I had to tell them, do you see a red strip on the top and all that, right? So all of these things, a lot of these strategies kind of got me up to about 25K. Yeah, I think a couple of days before the competition was ending, before you actually extended it, I was probably around 25K, and then after that, the 5,000 was a sheer hustle. I think it was sheer hustle. One of the strategies that I was trying to do but I couldn't do is basically ask other people, like figure out if other people's PitchGround deal purchases would add up to my account as well, right? For that 500 jumps, but that wasn't working. That probably did not work. So I did not chase that much, because again, it was a lot of hustle and talking to strangers. So did not want to do that. I was like, rather let me just focus on my first level network, right? So I was at 25K here. We're about to finish this. Okay, so I was at 25K now, and now I was just like DMing people one by one, reaching out to people. I was also reaching out to people on Facebook whom I've probably mentored in the past, answered them, helped them in any random way. Like if I've helped somebody, I was trying to reach back to them at this point of time. Okay, which was quite far fetched for me, but I mean, I was close, like very much close to the finish line. I was running around number 3 at this point of time, so that was keeping me motivated to do these actions, right? And yeah, that was happening. And then I think I kind of touched upon 30K by this point of time. And the morning when your competition was about to get over, it was probably around the afternoon, it was about to get over. That morning when I got up, I was like, oh man, I'm still at like 30K, and there were 2 other people. I don't even know they're genuine or not. I couldn't discover them. I was trying to discover them. Okay, so these people were almost around that. So when I was at 25, these people were around 30. When I was approaching 30, these people were like slowly increasing and moving towards 50K. And then I was like, I was a bit perplexed at that point of time, because I was like, that kind of consistent growth is tough. Okay, So I was like, okay, fine. Let me keep on doing what I'm doing. For like never in the competition, I've decided to create more Google accounts and add it up. Okay, never in the competition, because I knew that that's not going to help anyway, right? Because I had confirmation from you guys, right? So that was out of the strategy, map. And yeah, I was doing this. I'll just talk about this for a second. The last day in the morning, I got up. I realized, okay, I'm at 30K. Okay, the only thing that I can do right now is fucking find strangers and get them to register on this, right? I got up in the morning and then I left for my walk. I don't usually walk.
Oh,
I
no,
work out,
really?
and
Oh.
this is COVID time, man. This is fucking COVID time, right? I left for my walk, and my strategy was to find who the fuck ever I can on the streets and tell them, man, can you help me out with this? And
Oh
I
my
did the
God.
math again. I was like, okay, if I leave at 7:38 in the morning, I have like 6 7 hours. I think I can find 200 people if I had to. I can head over to the metro station, because I think the metro station had started by around that time after COVID, the lockdown period. So that was my strategy. I was heading to that station, but I think I got lazy. Okay, I think I got lazy. Otherwise, I would have pulled that trigger as well. I would have done that. But yeah, I would have to. I did. I don't have it right now because I've moved. But I had a A4 sheet which had written on that. Like I had written on that sheet that earn $50 for free. Okay, I was carrying that
Nice.
around in my pocket.
Wow. This is like my dream way of doing it. Out of all
Yeah,
the ways, me being an
so that was like
extrovert, I would
the last
totally,
mile,
I
right?
had this in my mind. Yeah, this is amazing. But
That was the
wow.
last mile. That was the last mile. I tried doing that. I think I probably just got lazy. Plus, it was very hot that day. So, I mean, I just gave up on that strategy. I did not feel like going out there and talking to strangers and putting this up. I would have done it if I had another day or two. I would have probably done it in a better manner. But because it was the last day, I was like, okay, let me just take a back seat here. So yeah, I think I ended up around 50K. Sorry, 30K, and the other two guys ended up around 50K. But I had noticed by this time that they were doing something fishy, because their score was consistently increasing. Okay, and in this morning, when I decided to meet strangers, I had another idea which I would have used if I had more time, and that was as simple as this might work for a lot of you guys in the future. As simple as making a QR code just like Paytm and PhonePe has on the stores. Okay, putting them up in these small kirana stores, because for them a 30 rupee is a big margin on a product. They make like 1 2 3 7 8 rupees on a product, right? When they're selling normal grocery stuff in a very small store. So what you can do is you can collaborate with these people, tell them that get people registered on this. For every registration I'm paying you $30, and if you do that much earlier in the race, probably it'll add up in the over time, right? And I think
True.
if I had done that in the very beginning, if I had that strategy in the very beginning, I would have gotten at least 100 more registrations through that strategy, right? So that would have been at least like probably more, but that would have worked, because these people would love to make some money, and plus it's COVID time. So if you're paying them $30 a registration, they will probably do that hard work of asking other people to do that for you, right? And
True.
it might just work out. So that was something that I would want to do. If I were to do this all over again, I would have done that, because that would remove a lot of work from me, and I can just sit and watch and see what happens. If it's not keeping up, I can then start hustling, right? So just because I'm busy. Otherwise, I would really advise you to keep hustling. Otherwise, you might just lose the race anyways, right? So yeah, that's what happened. Then you guys kind of surprised me by reopening the competition. I was like, what the fuck, man? All right, now I was like, just give me the damn result, okay? Because I knew that you guys are going to be manually evaluating this. Like, give me the damn result. But then I was like on your page, and it was live again. It was like 3 days remaining. I was like, what the fuck happened? Like the first thing that I did was obviously message you, right, Mina? And then you said, we extended it for a couple of days. I was like, okay, man, okay. Now at this point of time, again, I did not do anything for the first 2 days. On the third day, again, I was trying to hustle a little bit, increase my score. I think I added some points, but then those people were also sleeping off, right? Those two people were sleeping off because they probably did not realize that it's live backup, right? Otherwise, I believe, I don't even know those two people are different or not, but definitely they know each other. Like if it's the same, it's the same. But if they are different, they were probably competing against each other about this fishing, whatever, right? So that was happening for sure. But they also slept over it, and I remained at spot 3. And then I did try to hustle on day three of that, like the second dead end of that competition. And then I was probably around the same numbers, 31K maybe. Yeah. And yeah, that is the story. And then it was all about you guys doing your hard work and figuring out what happened. But yeah, it was a good exercise, because like I said, like I've told, in this entire journey I've learned a lot. And yeah, something that I learned about myself was that, and this is going to help me. So more than this camera, I think what, so this camera is probably like, it has a monetary value. It is expensive enough, something that I cannot just drop and buy again, right? But I think this is going to help me and my business in the future, like this competition and this entire event. And that is the most important takeaway that I want to give you guys. And something that I learned about myself was that the day you guys announced this, that you are having this competition and all that, and you actually went live with the competition, uh, I kind of made up my mind that I have to win this, right? Because I was in alignment with what you were giving, and you guys, right? Your brand and your company, and both of you guys, Meenank and Udit. Like, I knew you guys, I knew this was a genuine competition, and I was in alignment with that. So I had that, tunnel vision that I have to win this, right? And there was this secondary factor that I had in my mind, that okay, let me participate and win it, because that winning psychologically helps you win other things, right? That's as simple as getting up in the morning. Okay, this is the same thing as getting up in the morning and making your bed the first thing before you start using your mind. Because once you do that, then you would want to, okay, fine, man, bed is done. Let me do something else and get done with that as well, right? The same strategy just applied to this competition. I think that's what I learned about myself, and I needed to learn that, because it was a tough year. It was a very tough year for my business as well. A lot of surprises kind of pulled me down the rope. But we are launching a very, very incredible brand, which I will share with you, Minang. I don't know if I've showed you already. Not publicly possible to share at this point of time, but I will share with you. Worked hard extremely for since October to build that up. But yeah, that is the biggest takeaway. Like, if you really, really want something and you work for it, you can achieve and get it. So that is the biggest takeaway from me. This has happened in my life a long time ago, when I decided to conquer my English speaking skills, and I did that. And I think this is going to help me in the next 1 2 years. This
Absolutely.
one competition is going to help me more than anything else.
Wow. I mean, more than the camera, of course, uh, more than the camera, the hardware, material aspect of it. It's like the psychological aspect, like how this giveaway has actually impacted you and made you rethink about, how you can win all this and
Yeah.
even anything in life, not just a giveaway, but having this kind of attitude that yes, I have to win. I need to keep moving forward no matter what comes. And I think
Right.
that's the main aspect that is has led you to win.
Right. Another small, byproduct takeaway is that play by the rules. You don't have to
Absolutely.
hack your way always. I mean, hack in a good way. There's a lot of smart tricks, but you don't have to play out the system, make a fool of somebody. Basically sell people something that really has no value. Don't do that. I think you can play by the rules and still win, and that's what I did. Like, with this experiment, with this competition, I literally played by the rules, and yeah, it worked out probably in my favor. Thank you.
Absolutely, because that's why we taken a long time to announce the result. We just don't announce it as per the dashboard because we know there's of course cheating that has happened, and we won't let cheaters get away by just getting some fake
Yeah,
multiple signups from same
definitely.
emails or fake emails or something like that. And that's why it was a tough call for us to calculate all the votes, filtering out everything. And then it was like we were doing it in the weekends, and we were like totally getting exhausted with the amount of you know sign-ups that we've been getting. But yeah, it was a madness here this side as well,
Yeah.
and that's why it took us so long. But
Right.
other than that, I'm glad that finally you could win, and I'm glad
Thanks,
finally
man.
you know how many sign-ups did you make, like approximately, if you were to count?
How many signups? So signups,
How many
it's
people?
probably, I think, yeah. So it's around 300, right? 320 or something, maybe.
Wow.
So that's why, I like the QR code strategy could have definitely added a lot of more volume. But then, yeah, when I was like, these people reached like 500 signups and they started much earlier in the race. That was surprising for me. Unless they're already, somebody who has a bigger audience. Like if you have a million people in your audience, you can ask and you'll get it, right? But I did
True.
not believe that because I couldn't believe their names, right? Yeah, but it was tough. It's super tough to get those signups and to get those signups verified, right? Maybe I would have had people at least 70 80 people would have still registered through my link, but they never kind of some people were getting it too late, the verification emails, so it probably did not work in that moment. And some people probably did not realize that they haven't verified, so that also kind of doesn't work in your favor. So you have to tell people to do that, specifically one by one. So that was tough. And the other person who was helping me, that person had to do that hard work as well to tell their people to get it fucking verified, because otherwise it's not going to get counted at all, and there's no point in even doing that first step. So yeah.
Awesome. And yep. So I guess that's the mega strategy that Rish
Yeah, man.
used. He revealed everything. And trust me,
Yeah.
when growth hackers usually don't reveal such strategies,
Oh,
Rish
there
just
must be
like,
so many more.
yeah, revealed it all. And that's it, guys. If you're watching this till now, you have the chance to win at the next giveaway, which could be anything. I mean,
Yep.
$1,000 worth of, you know, lifetime deal softwares. We are actually planning a software giveaway. So, guys, that is, you're gonna win free softwares. You should ask Sarvan, and he's been enjoying 5 to 6 free softwares just like that. From what he won. And guys, you all won. For example, Frederick, who's commenting that Rish looks like a younger version of Virat Kohli. That even Frederick won a giveaway. So, guys, everyone wins in our giveaways. It's not like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
there's some
yeah.
we do some easy giveaways also. It's not like all giveaways are this tough.
No, this was
The
a
easy
long race.
giveaways were
This was a
even
very
more
long race.
simple. Yeah, but the bigger the prize, the more tougher it's going to be. It's the competition that makes it tough. But yes, now
Right.
you have all these strategies. Now what's stopping you? You just have to hustle and win the next giveaway. Yep. So Frederick says thanks so much, Rish and Minank, and I would like to say thanks so much, Rish. This was fun getting to know all your strategies, dissecting them, bit by bit,
Super fun,
by
man.
step, and yep,
We also
this will
learned something else.
definitely help. Yeah.
We also learned something else, that these cameras have a heart. The other one just died on me, man. That has
Yeah,
never happened. That has never happened.
the moment it saw you, oh, you're going with your new girlfriend. All right, I'm breaking up with you.
Shit.
Breaking up the friendship with Canon and maybe moving on to Sony. I'm a Canon fan of myself, but Udit
Yeah.
has been like showing me about Sony, talking about Sony a lot, and it's really, attractive.
Right. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I'm excited to create content with this, man. I'm starting tomorrow morning.
Perfect, man. Awesome, awesome. And Rish, that's all I gotta say. Thank you so much
Thank you so
for
much, man. Thank you so much,
sharing all your
Mia. Thank you so much,
strategies, etc.
PitchGround. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Udit, everybody for also responding back to my DMs, because at this point of time I was also like, this is just tell me what's happening, right? I need to get my hands on this. So yeah, thank you so much for being so busy and still responding back all the time.
Awesome, awesome. So enjoy your camera, Rish, and it's
Thank you so much,
probably
man.
nighttime. And yeah, good night to everyone who's
Yeah,
watching, and
yeah.
good night to you as well.
Good night,
Yep.
man.
See ya. Bye. Thank you
See
so
ya, man.
much.
Bye, bye, bye.
So that was Rish who won the camera, and there were many people like Frederick who has actually won a $50 credit. There's so many people who actually won so many things in the giveaways. Guys, participate in our giveaways. You can win for sure. And that's it for this live session. It went longer than expected, but you got a ton of value from it. I got it myself. I'm probably going to apply it to other giveaways too. So thank you so much for watching and have a great evening. Great good night, people. See ya.